Hey YouTube, it's Mortimer, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different here on KittyKatGaming. I'm sure you guys are noticing that you can actually see me today, which is a huge change. And you might be disappointed because you're saying, hey Susie, today is ASMR Friday, where is my ASMR video? Well, today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a D.va makeup tutorial for you guys. I know it's not what you were expecting when you clicked your video feed for today and see what your subscriptions are uploading, but I wanted to do a makeup tutorial for each of the Overwatch characters, preferably the girls. I don't really know if I can do too much for the guys, but I thought it'd be perfect to upload them here on KittyKatGaming because when I first made KittyKatGaming, I was making it under the guise that I could put everything that I do that's gaming related on this channel. So if you guys are down to see more things like this, more cosplay makeup tutorial type things, let me know down below and I'll do more. Maybe even some like gaming themed crafts and things like that. But if you don't, I'll just go back to doing ASMR or even gaming videos on Fridays. So, like I said, tonight I'm going to be doing D.va from Overwatch in case you wanted to cosplay her, or if you just enjoy watching calming makeup tutorials, then this is for you. It's really easy, straightforward. At least I make it easy for you guys. It could be way more complicated. And I have everything I use listed down below. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So to get started, I'm going to go ahead and put in my contacts. These are circle lenses I got from pinkyparadise.com. Of course, nobody needs to wear circle lenses. They're totally cosmetic, but I like to use them for makeup tutorials and costumes. So live your life. All right, so that's what it looks like with just one in. Kind of a big difference. The whole point of them is to make your eyes look larger, and because D.va is from South Korea, I kind of want to do some of these South Korean makeup trends just to kind of make my look a little bit more authentic. So I'm going to do the other side now. It took me a long time to be able to put in contacts, like within a minute. Okay, so I have my contacts in, I have my just base foundation on now. So I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I've kind of switched to all liquid makeup and cream makeup now because it's so dry and hot here in LA that I kind of want to keep my skin as moisturized as possible. And I do find it blends better. This is the Contoured Cream Kit in Fair. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the contour shade and do cheekbones first. So I got these brushes on Amazon, like it was like 13 brushes for $30, and you only need like 2 of them. The rest of them are like useless. But it's a really good price on Amazon. If you go on other sites, they want like over $100 for a set. The Amazon one is just as good as anyone else, and it ships in 2 days, so you don't have to worry about it. So D.va is very young and very thin, so gonna do some contouring to kind of change the shape of my face to match hers a little bit. It looks a little harsh, but I'll be blending it in a minute. I'm also gonna contour the sides of my nose. It's kind of more of my regular thing now. I kind of think it looks weird if I don't do it, but do what you want. You don't have to use the same exact products as me. Just as a side note, you could do this with pretty much any makeup. Even if you get a matte brown eyeshadow, that would work as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and do a little bit of highlighting. Same brush under the eyes, a little bit of that lighter color, and blend it back over the cheekbones. I'm already so pale. The highlight I have to use is practically white. In fact, I have the new white foundation from Kat Von D I'll be using in a minute, which is amazing, and I'm so glad someone finally made something for super pale people like me, because it's so hard to find the right stuff. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and blend it all together and mattify it and get it to stick down. I have the new Kat Von D setting powder in translucent. I have been using this for a week now and I love it. I highly recommend this to you guys. It's amazing and it's just everything that I've been wishing for in a setting powder. I also got her new setting powder brush. I'm not getting paid for this. I bought these with my own money. Everything I bought with my own money. They're just amazing quality, completely vegan, no animal cruelty included at all. I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pat it under my eyes to get that to set. And then just kind of run it all over. You only need a very small amount. Okay, so for a bunch of the rest of the tutorial, I'm going to be using one palette. So next I'm going to be using the Graveyard Girl Swamp palette. I've been adoring it. So I'm just going to brush on a little bit of the blush. Everything in this palette is so perfect for my skin tone. I adore it. Except for the bronzer that comes with it. It's a little bit too orange for my skin tone, but still really good. Don't forget a little bit of blush on the end of the nose, goes a long way in making it look a lot cuter. I promise you, it sounds weird, but it's so cute. All right, so for the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a big powder brush. This is by Smashbox. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade SFS. It's basically just a light base shade. It's kind of like a peach color. And I'm just gonna brush that all over the lid. D.va looks pretty natural with her makeup for the most part, so I'm gonna be staying kind of neutral with it. But I, of course, I'm gonna change it up to make it a little bit more my style. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade Uncommon, which is the dark plum color, and I'm gonna go ahead and just drag that around the outer edge of my eye and up halfway through the crease. So next I'm gonna do my eyebrows. D.va has very defined eyebrows. Looks like she probably gets them done. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill them in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, and I have it in the darkest shade possible. I think this one is Ebony. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my bangs out of my face for a minute. So eyebrows, I'll tell you guys really straightforward what I do with them. I like to line the bottom of the eyebrow, then the top of the eyebrow, and then fill it in, and it's just that easy. And if you do it that way, you'll have perfectly shaped brows every time, I promise. So just lining the bottom, short, easy strokes, come down, make it just the right length. You want it to be equal to, if you were to take a pencil to the corner of your eye and your nose, it lines up there, just about that. And I'm gonna do the top. And at this part, you can add whatever arch you want. See, I'm gonna be putting it a little bit thicker than my actual eyebrow is, just to create that D.va look. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring the arch down. The cool thing about makeup is you can do whatever you want with it. You can do any costume, you can do any makeup look you want, of course within reason, but you can be whoever you want to be when you do your makeup, and I love that. There's a lot of artistry behind it, and I think it's just cool. I think everybody should do it. I think even guys should wear makeup. Why not, right? So after you do your eyebrows like this a couple times, it'll just be second nature to you and you'll just get it. Okay, and now to fill it in, on the other side of it there is a spoolie, so I'm just going to go ahead and spoolie it to make it look a little bit natural. Done. Not too different than my everyday regular eyebrow. Alright, so back to this white foundation. I'm going to take a tiny drop of this, because this is white, it's like basically white out, and I'm going to dab it underneath the eyebrows to create a little bit of dimension. Because I'm so pale, I really need something to help them pop. And then a little bit above. That's too much. A little bit of this goes such a long way. I only recommend this too if you're very pale. It would look kind of chalky, I think, on other skin tones, but because I'm pale enough, like it really blends in pretty decently. So I'm just gonna do a small stripe down the center of my nose just for a little bit more of a highlight there. And then blend that in just with my finger. And just a little here. Alright, so we're almost done. So next we're gonna go back to the Swamp Queen palette. I'm gonna take a little bit of this highlighter and I'm gonna brush it onto my fan brush and dab that onto my cheeks. I mean, D.va's young. She would be with all the latest trends, don't you think? And I'm also gonna take it with my finger because that makes it a little bit more potent and dab it at the corners of my eyes to make them a little bit brighter. And I'm gonna use some mascara now. I'm using Scandalize by Rimmel London. Basically any mascara will do though. I'm not using this for any particular reason besides that I got it in, I think, an Ipsy bag this month. Alright, so now this step is completely optional, but I'm throwing it in because I used this technique in a picture that I posted on Instagram and everybody was asking for it in the tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and create the illusion of a bag under my eye. It's a huge trend in eye makeup in Japan, Korea, basically all of Asia, to make your eyes look bigger. And it's supposed to make your face look more youthful. So I'm going to go ahead and try that now. It's just a makeup trend, basically. I don't think it's like making fun of a culture or anything like that. It's literally a makeup trend. I see people doing it here. So I'm taking an angled brush, a very small angled brush, and I'm dipping it in a dark color and then a lighter color, mixing them on the brush and dabbing off all the excess because you really don't want any excess on here. And you want a really fine tip. And then you're gonna just follow underneath your eye. Keep it tapered, so like closer to your eye at the beginning, obviously bigger at the bottom, and then closer again once you get to the other side of your eye. And with such a color that's blended like that, it'll look more like a shadow underneath the eye, and then you blend it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start at the corner, very lightly tracing, and then bring it back in. That was way too dark. Okay, and now I'm going to take the other side of the brush, which is a little bit more of a large brush, and blend it a little. And just like that, it's got like that appeal of someone who's smiling. It's also called smiling eyes, I've seen it called. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little on the other side real quick to make it blend. Remember, do it light, go light as possible, and then you can go back darker if you want. And just like that, you have those smiling eyes, make your eyes look bigger. I'm also going to take a little bit of that highlighter and dab it at the center of my eyes to wake them up a little bit too. Doing all the tricks to make my eyes look big. My eyes are actually kind of small, so this is making them look a little bit better. And I'm also going to use some lip gloss. You can use any lip gloss. I happen to have in my makeup bag today the new Too Faced Lip Injection Glossy. It's basically a plumping lip gloss. It hurts and burns your mouth a little bit, but it makes your lips look a little bit bigger. Might all just be Pavlovian kind of thing though. But this one has a little bit of a tint to it, unlike the normal one, which is clear. And of course I went with the lightest color possible for D.va because she's a more kind of natural beauty, but she's hip. Usually these stinging lip glosses like make my lips like bright red from like the stingingness. So I really hope the tint kind of hides that. So I think we're all done, but oh, how could I forget D.va's trademark, her triangles on her cheeks. Her mascot's a bunny rabbit, so I'm guessing it's something to do with like bunny whiskers. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw that on for you guys today. I found the perfect product for it. This is by Too Faced, and it is their sketch markers. And this one's called Be a Flamingo, and it's basically like if you ever use like Stila or any felt tip eyeliner, it's like that, but they come in so many different shades, and this one is the perfect shade for D.va. It's the best thing in the world. You don't have to use tape on your face and then eyeshadow or blush, whatever you would use to fill it in. This is literally just a marker that you can draw on your face with. It stays put until you get water on a washcloth and then just wipe it off. It's amazing. I've tried it out. I love it. All right, so to do her whiskers, you're gonna just start out in the center of the middle of your eye, like if you stare straight ahead, right in the center of your iris down. And then it's a slant, just like this. And it comes to about there. And then I'm gonna bring it in. Just like that. And it ends a little bit after her eyebrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring that out so I can slant it down and then slant it like that. Just like that. And the other one is actually a little bit smaller and a little bit further down. So like right here, push and drag, push and drag, connect. And just like that, we have the D.va triangle. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side now, same exact thing. Okay, and now that I have them all drawn in, I'm just gonna color them in with the same marker. So straightforward, so easy to do, and this marker just makes it all that much easier. I swear, I walked into Sephora looking for like a bright pink eyeshadow I could use because I was just gonna tape, and I came across this and it was love at first sight. I tried it out on my hand, I swatched it, and it looked perfect. It was the right shade. I was just like sold. And I think it was $19. So if you're cosplaying D.va, totally worth it. You'll get your use out of it. I don't think I would use this for any normal everyday makeup though, because who really needs a hot pink like eyeliner? That seems a little weird to me. But if you do a lot of like eye art and you like to do like face painting and stuff, maybe you get use out of it. And just like that, we are all done with our D.va look. All we need now is the headset. I actually got this on Etsy. There's lots of sellers selling these right now. I'm gonna link the one I got these two down below. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know down below if you liked it and if you wanna see more stuff like this. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. I have so many more awesome videos coming up. And also tweet at me or let me know down below which Overwatch girl you'd like to see me do next. And I'll see you guys all next week. Bye everybody!